We're allowed to
The
do
big
that when you're that
4-0.
age. Big 4-0. A,
Yeah.
a big 4-0. How was your weekend, Dan?
It's been all right.
Did you miss
Not
me?
too bad. Just a day. Always miss you.
Obviously. Like,
And
duh.
then raged about the
Last week.
football.
Oh, the football. Oh, mate. So supposedly you're allowed to push people offside now.
Well, that's it. It's in the rules as well.
What a great idea.
It says you can people go in offside position to negate any goals.
Yeah. And just start doing that from now on. Just defender, just push them offside.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I was happy with the end because last time we played them, we got battered. But I was happy with how we played. Like,
Well,
with that team,
yeah.
we did all right considering.
I didn't get to watch it, so it was just sort of like following it on live score.
Yeah.
So, like, it was we sort of we conceded and then we scored really quickly,
Yeah.
and then let's say so I was happy with the result. I was a bit gutted, obviously. If we could get a draw, perfect. It's a good result against a top team. But then, obviously, watching it afterwards, the highlights, I was just like, well, Silva had been sent off.
Yeah.
That he didn't go for the ball. He was already on a yellow, and he just jumps into Dan Burn.
Yeah, no, that should have been a sent off, to be honest with you.
I was just like straight away, there you go. They should have been down to 10 men. Then I saw the offside goal, and I was like, well, this is it. You know, if you're pushing a defender, in the rules, it's saying if you push the defender into an offside, or if you push a player into an offside position and it results in a goal,
yeah,
either the goal should stand or a foul is awarded and a penalty is given. So those are the rules. How, as an official,
I don't think they're very,
rule?
very well trained. The officials, to be honest with you, I don't think they're very well educated with the rules.
Which is absolute madness, considering you're there to officiate a game.
Yeah.
You need to be fully proficient on the rules. Yes, we know mistakes are made, but you know, how long did the VAR check take? So
it was ridiculous, like it was ridiculous. But the thing is, I'm used to just getting beat off City. I always like accept that we're getting beat. I'm fucking sick of playing them. Like we've got them again in a couple of weeks' time. FA Cup.
FA Cup now.
Like, okay, now let's see if we can knock them out of that. But to be fair, we did all right considering. Like,
yeah,
we could have had a few more goals. But it is what it is, mate. It is what it is. It's annoying. This season's done. Like it's done. Unfortunately, it is done. We won't win anything. I don't think we'll get Europe. I think we need this. We actually need this season. This season's highlighted that we need a bigger squad.
Yeah.
That's what's highlighted. Yeah. And if you don't spend money, you don't get up there. So we've got to buy big in the summer. Like we have to. Anyway.
We might have to be smart.
Yeah.
It has to be smart.
Anyway, Dan. Should we do some Forex trading? I try to.
We should. Might be able to stay on until 9.
Yeah.
I've either got to
that's no worries, man.
Go for the dog's got to check up after his operation. So
operation.
Okay,
so let's do a top down on gold then. So basically, monthly still got 5 days left of it, but if we come down to the weekly's flipped bullish, like we knew it could do. Broke the lows and then it's flipped bullish. And then we've closed no top wick and we haven't had much of a bottom wick on this weekly. But gold can do that a lot. So for example, if we look where we had a sort of rejection here, closed bearish, then we printed bullish, no top wick. Next one, no bottom wick. Then we printed bullish again, no bottom wick, and we just carried on pushing. So we can easily keep pushing on this weekly. Easily. Now, that move, what's happened here, this is what I was trying to catch the other day, but didn't play out. It's obviously played out on the Friday. The Friday was the one what done it. So unfortunately, it just, yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. But now what we've got to look at is what range are we in? Well, the range we're in is we're now between this and this on the daily. That's where we're at on the daily. We broke the lows, broke this low, so we should have enough liquidity to come up. The only thing what we might get though is retesting of this zone to then come back up. But we can easily just carry on from this direction. I would be more comfortable if this candle had a bottom wick and then a flip bullish, but it doesn't really have to do that. Could easily just start driving through this range. So we are bullish on gold, but we've got to come down the lower time frames to work out how can we get in. So let's say this is our 4-hour range here. Okay, got a wick to the area, you've got body the candles. Didn't quite make it there. I still prefer this as the area though. So that's my 4-hour range. Okay, we've broke out. We technically clean traffic range all the way up on the 4-hour. We've now broke out to the upside, but we haven't retested this zone and we haven't came down for this gap. We've got a gap there. I would like price to come down to these levels before taking buys up. The issue we have got is price never breaks out and then drops back down to then carry on driving. It doesn't do that. It sort of just keeps going. So that basically means that this 4 can flip to the upside at any point and carry on. Now, so what do we do? So if we print bearish on this 4-hour candle, then this is new data. Price has never, ever in the history of gold charts broke above this level on the 4 and printed bearish without coming up to at least this level. There's your first bearish close there. So we've never done it here. So that means you've got new data. And then when new data is printed, that's when you've got to go, okay, well, we've got to be careful then, don't we? So what can happen here? We're going to have to use lower time frames to see how we can get in on this. We technically could just get a buy stop above the 4, you know, hope it flips and continues. But there is a reason to come down. You've got this gap. So if we can fill this gap, and I'll be looking at buys around here or above to continue. So let's have a look what's going on the lower time frame. So we get a 3-hour bearish close. It's going to be very difficult because there's no ranges to go off here. We've got no previous data. We literally be guessing. So I think what I would do, put it bearish on the 1. So if we mark up the 1 ranges, we had a little break below this level. You then got another range here. Let me look left. So that's a 1 range there. That's the top of the 1 range. We've had a 1 break in the low, and we're getting a top wick. So what is this 1 going to do? Is this going to come up, tap previous support, and then flip to fill the range? Well, this is where it's hard because the only thing we've got to go off is like this really, but ours came through to there and then back in. Well, actually messed about. So we are literally guessing, guys, what we're gonna do. There's what we could do. I would prefer buys up if we can come down, take this gap, and then come back above. Then I'd be interested in buys up. That's what I'd like to see. We could also take the sellers down if price comes up. It's 50 minutes left of the one. If this one comes up to here, you could potentially get a sell stop on underneath to come down. You've got a reason to come down. Do you know what? Might be worth doing that actually. So let's say you got in, let's say you put a sell stop under here. Let me just see what this would be like. Stops would be above the previous 1 hour. Advantage point would be this level, which is the gap to be refilled. But where you're looking to drive through, this is the thing, you'd only be looking at I don't know how far this would go. That's previous support. This is the issue you've got. You know you get an advantage point there. It's not much at all. I'd rather this hour pull back. This is a simple, basic, because the only thing we've got to go off, basic Meraki. Break on the one, top wick, sell stop underneath, hoping, waiting for the flip. Basic Meraki setup. But if we can see that the 30 is going to come up, so the 15 closed bearish there. 5, look at that, doji, that's awful. Beautiful. What is this? Or what we could do is maybe take a wing back sell, thinking the hour's going to flip, and if the 5 closes above, we could just look to get out. So for example, let's say we were looking at taking a sell here. It does look like price can reject from, even if you drive up. So this is where we drove up, okay? You still reject, well actually you reject from here. So you could have a second entry on, I suppose. We still pull back this before driving up, right? But if we look left, and when we pull back, reject from this area, it's only happened here, but remember we're coming down to then pull back to then go. But this could just be the fake out to the downside. This could easily be a fake out to the downside on the 1 hour. So the next one could easily do that straight back in, and then that would be a fake out, and that would be interesting buys up, and that would help with the 4 hour to flip to the upside. 2 closed bearish, sorry, 3 closed bearish, 2 closed bearish, but the 2 hasn't had a bottom wick. 2 hasn't had a pullback yet, top wick I mean. So take it. But the only way I would take that wing back, I'd literally use the 5 minute. And what I would do is, if the 5 maybe closes above this level, we look to get out straight away. Interesting. What's going on here? So 15 closed bearish. Technically got a double nest play here, but the one broke out. I would prefer sells. We haven't actually tapped previous support though. I sort of need this wick to come up here. That's where I would be more comfortable. 16 minutes left for the 30. 15 is about to close doji. Again. Fucking hell, what are you doing? Beautiful. Because we can potentially take the buys up as well. Because if we're right and this is a fake out for the flip, then the one is going to close back above here. It's going to happen on the next 30. It's going to keep on driving, I would imagine. So if the, let's say this, if this 3 closes like this, and I get a bottom wick, if this 3 closes bullish, and I get a bottom wick first, I might have a buy stop above the 3, which stops just the low, to see if this is the 5 going to continue up. I could maybe go there. So let's see what this 3 does. And that would be the new 15. So if the new 15 can give us a pullback to here, we've now got a grab. You could easily get a fake out to the downside here though with the 15. So this 15 could easily end up like that, the way we've closed. Come on, give us a bottom wick. This might go here. Gotta pull back to that. Pull back to that. I need the 5. Yeah, that's where my stops would be. So for example, if we get a pullback here on this 5 to this level, I'll have a buy stop above. That would be the 30 continuing for the hour to fake out. This would be preempting a hour to close like so. Right, it's a bit of a swoop entry. But I would imagine, don't go without us. I'd imagine at that point, we can't take sells yet until the 1 hour pulls back to here for me. There's a potential wing back sell here, which I might take. But if the 5 closed above, I'd just look to get out. Please don't go. Please don't go. Don't go. Don't walk out that door. Please don't go. I think I would do that, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so if this 15 closes like this, bearish, then we look to take the sells, because that would be the hour continuum to the downside. 45 minutes left, right? So there's the 15 now. So if this 15 flips now, I'm going to have a buy stop above. If this 15 does flip back to the upside now, it's highly probable that that's because that is the move to come and retest the highs. Okay. If it doesn't, and that's because the 15 staying bearish, we technically had a fake on the 15, and that would be the 1 hour flip into the downside to continue. Whereas if the 15 closes below here, we could look to take the sell straight away and have the stops above. So currently, I'm going to have a buy stop above. My stops are only going to be off. Where's it going to be off? What's this here? This was the pullback. My stops now can be off this. This is what's hard, because if the 5 closes like this, oof, I'm not taking the 5. I'll wait for the 15. So my stops will just be the low here, 5153. So let's see what this would be. This is the 15 flipping back up. There's two 5-minute candles left of it. So it's going to be quite interesting how this is going to go. So there's the 5. 5 closing bearish. I don't like how the 5 closed. Don't want this 5 to come up, activate and take us down. If this 5 closes bullish, like so, we might get in off this 5. Okay, so for example, you've got a level here where you broke above and you broke back below. So if this 5 closes back above here, it's only for one reason. That's because the next 5 is going to continue, and that's going to be the 15 flipping to the upside. It's really hard for zones here, right? This blue line is for this potential wing back sell, but the previous support is 5144, so that's where you'd have to go risk free. But we're in an area where, because we're creating this double bottom and this double top and all this good stuff, I'll move that to there for now. That's where we can go risk free, I suppose. It's deciding what it's doing. It's deciding. Nice 5 top way. I can't really take a sell unless this 15 closes bearish. If the 15 closes bearish, you then technically, and you get a close back below there, this is a fake out. You technically should come down to break the lows again. So I would take the sell on that one. After the top wick. Yeah, but again, this 5, if this 5 prints bullish like so, I would imagine we might get off this 5, because that would be, you would have another 5-minute candle left to push. And if the 5 closes, that was a lovely pullback though. We could have had the sellers underneath the 5 as well in case that happened. So it's really all on this 5 really. This 5's going to decide if you print bullish back above and you get a bottom wick, and have another buy stop above. And that would us be saying that, well, if the 5's printing bullish, that's because the 15 is going to flip back bullish. But if the 15 closes bearish like this and we get a top wick, we're going to have sell stops underneath. Look at this now. The hour's flipped. Beautiful. So the 30 is going to, but then again, the opposite direction. Opposite direction. You've got a minus support. This is now 30, could easily do that. So it's a bit of a, we'd have to wait for a pullback on the 15. Come on, come on. It's 5. 5 would have been lovely. Back into the area. Playing really down, but we don't know where it's going to push to. That's the downside. Oh, come on, don't go without us. Fuck it, now it's bombing down. Okay, this is not going to happen, is it? We're breaking all the laws to our advantage points away. So let's delete. delete. 15. That might be too much for me, that, guys. Oh, bottom wick. Look at the 5 here. So the 30 still got another 5-minute candle left on it. That's a hell of a 15. Doesn't really help us. It's pushed a bit too much. 5 closed, no bottom wick, so that tells us that the 15 is going to stop pushing, I would imagine. Start pulling back, and that would be the 5 pulling back. I would need a steep top wick on the 15, and I'm not sure you're going to get it. I can't take. I haven't had my tunes on. Let's get my tunes on.
I just mean one to come down to fill the gap. So,
yeah. My phone. Yeah, it might just be coming down to fill that gap. But do you take sells down to it, or what are we doing? What are we doing? I need a top wick now on the 15. If I can get a pull back to maybe this. I have a sell stop underneath. Because the hour range technically is just, this is the next support. It's not ideal, but this is your next support level. You can wick to here as well, so that would be like my extremities around this level here. If I was to take sells down, that's probably all I would take. The hour didn't give us much of a top. That's the downside, but the hour's got 30 minutes left of it. So is this hour going to flip? And if it is it because we're going to get a fake out and the 30 is going to drive straight back up? So in order for this 30 to give us a fake out like that, sorry, this 1 hour to give us a fake out, it means this next 30 has to do that. So that means the next 30 would open up and drive up. I mean, we could potentially take, that's what I might do, you know, I might have a swoop entry. If this 5 prints bullish, the next 5 can pull back, a little bottom wick. I might have a buy stop above in case the 30 needs to fake out. But there would be like a $50 risk, won't be much at all because we're expecting the 1 hour. Only if the 30 is going to fake out, that's it. That's what it'd be going off. You've still got 30 minutes left of the hour. So this hour can still flip and fake out. I'm not sure it's going to though. That's why you would have to wait for the pullback. In order to take sellers, you'd need a pullback anyway. This is dodgy. It's sucking me in for all sorts here. this is the new 30 now. Look how the 30's closed. Now, in order for me to take sells, I need a pullback. So it's just gonna keep driving. You little shitbag. If we can come and tap this level, I'll have a buy stop above. We've got no ranges as in lower time frames. We've got now to go off. It's too clean. Look. It's just too clean of a range. What's this here? Let's see what this is. Okay. I might have a swoop entry in here. How far does this push down to? The only time we've ever closed respecting is this level, but you push down to these. So do we need to tap that before rejecting? Very difficult. Very difficult, damn.
Eddie.
Use 30, so if the 30 is going to flip, let's say we got a buy stop on above, right? We had let's say just the lows. If the 30 is going to flip, that would be the last hour. That'll be the hour flipping back to the upside. The 5. If the 5 flips now. If this 5 can come and break the lows, buy stop on here. There's a reason on the 3 to come up. Guys, I think I'm gonna have a buy stop above this 5. $50 risk. Oh shit. Oh fuck, I'm in. I've been activated.
Oops.
In for buys. I say $50. It's put me in at $85, but I am in. Once I come to, this is a swoop entry, you guys, right? This is basically to see if the 30 is going to come all the way back up, and that's the hour flipping back up to fake out for us. That is it. Okay. If we come up to that 3, yes. So you've got a 3. Let me pull back. This is my go risk-free zone. Take partial, I'm going to break even. There we go. We're up $100. Did you get in, Dan? It was fast.
I did not. I did not.
Bladder. If I can get up to this one too. It's a lovely one. Close. Broke the high now. If I can get up to this, I'll go risk free. It was fast. It was off the 5. I think it was a bit too fast, to be honest with you. I'm up $120.
Nice.
I'd probably look to getting off the 5 anyway. The 5's tapped previous support now though. And you have got a no top wiki on the 3, so is the 3 going to have to tap this area before coming back down? If it wants to, why would the one print like that? Okay, I'm going to take a pass. I'm going to go risk free. No risk free on this. Actually wait there, because now that I've took a partial, what would the risk be? $20, what did he take? He took $60 out. $20 risk. Okay, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep my stops where they are. And this is just to give it a bit of a breathing space to see if the 1. Imagine now if this 1 flips and closes above here. What are you thinking? Well, you're thinking that you're coming back up again, break these highs. So we've got a really nice range to go off at that point. If the 15 prints bullish, no, because that would be the 1. No, it wouldn't. The 15 is left to the 1. If the 1 is going to fake out and this 30 is going to go like this, like we said it could do, then I would imagine we're just going to carry on with not much bottom wicks. But if this could easily flip, that's why I've took partial quickly and moved to break even, because this can easily flip at any point. I can't get in yet until, because you could potentially have a sell stop underneath if this 15 is going to flip. Where 5's printed. Where can you get a sell stop underneath? I would wait for a bullish 15 now. If the 15 closes bullish, bottom wick, you could look at the buys back up, because you've still got another 15 left on the 30, and you would be saying, okay, well the 30 could potentially be closing like that, but also the 1 could be closing back above there. And if the 1 is going to close back above there, that means the next 15 would look something like that. Be a really nice big 15-minute candle, if it's going to do it. But everything's bearish if you think about it. The ones broke out to the downside, the 30's closed bearish. We've now got a top wick. We could actually get a sell stop underneath in case the 30 is going to flip, but this 15 would have to flip. This 15 would have to be the one more flips for me. So if I got sell stop underneath the 15, where's my target? It's really difficult on targets. You've only got this level. I think we're going to fake out here back above. Could be wrong. Might be completely wrong. The 5's flipped again. That 5 there. The reason why I haven't got buy stop on this 5 is because the 15 hasn't got long left. If you think this 15, if this closes like this, you're probably going to get a bottom wick for the next 15 and then go. So I think but then you're running the risk of missing the move. We ideally, I would like, if the 5 can stay above this level here, that would be nice. I'm not sure it's going to pretty tight. Stay above that, because the 5's technically broke back in. We've still got an hour and a minute, 1 minute 30 left of the 5. But if you close like this on the 5, technically this is just a break, retest, close back in to continue. But that would be the 15-minute closing bullish at that point. No, I wouldn't, because you'd have another 5 minutes left. And the next 5 could easily drive down. If this 5 closes like this, could we see the next 5 do that? Could do. Could do, I suppose. Tough ranges, guys, because we haven't got nothing to go. That was basically, I seen an advantage point and I know I needed a top wick. That's literally all it was. 30 seconds for this 5. This is interesting. What's the next 5 going to do then? That means there's 5 minutes left of the 15. Closing bearish. Are we going to just do this? Top wick and then flip to come down.
I'm going to jump off, Pete.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I will catch you later.
Later, I'll probably be on. Well, I will definitely be on tomorrow.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Have a good day, buddy.
See you later, mate.
See you later.
5's got no bottom wick. It's a 15's likely going to stay bullish. Can we avoid a flip? We don't flip. Don't flip. But no bottom wick, that's the reason why I'm keeping it on. If this had a bottom wick, I probably would have looked at getting out. Is this 15 going to flip, or are we going to drive down? Which is the 1 has broke the lows now. The 1 hasn't closed yet. You've got 18 minutes left of the 1. Up 60 pips on goal so far. Yeah, so is this 5 going to flip? And if you print bullish on this 5, is that because we are coming back up with the next 15? The next 15 is the last 15 to drive up if the 1 is going to fake out. If the 1 is going to flip to the upside, it means the next 15 has to be the one what does it. And the next 15 would look like bottom wick, literally would look like that. So could we see that happening if this 15 closes bullish? And if so, what are you willing to risk to see if you're right? But I mean, if you get stopped out here, I've got no risk. I'm risk free technically on this trade. We took $60 from it. We've got $20 risk on it. Yeah. Can we flip back to the upside? Interesting this. Interesting how we're moving. I so wish I could listen to my own music. It's a nice level this on the 15, but it's only happened once. So when I say it's a nice level, it's just a nice rejection. But it's we haven't actually filled where it taps to. It taps 5102. I think if this 15 closes bullish like this, guys, and I get another bottom wick, I think I'm gonna have another buy stop after a pullback. Yeah. I'm gonna have another entry on it. Let's see. 15. Still got 15 minutes left of the 30. So if we can work out where the pullback's going to be before the flip without getting tucked down, if we're wrong, what are we willing to do? The 5 flipping. So if this 5 closes like this, and I get a pullback to here, I'll have another buy stop on. And stops would just be the low of this, because we would basically be saying, well, if you come and break that one more time, that's probably because if I can get a pullback on this 5, I'll have a buy stop above the 5. Oh, come on. Hold on. with that. Come on guys, I'm going to be in on this again. 15, I'm in. Goodbye. I've got $140 risk on. I'm in for another buy here. Stops are the same. And this is basically, if the 15 is going to drive up, fantastic. And if the 30 fakes out, fantastic. And if the 1 fakes out, fantastico. Target is 5181. Yeah. If we can break the highs, that'd be my advantage point. So, for example, on this second one, as soon as I break that high, I will go risk free. It's all on the 15 now. All on the 15. We've got 2 entries on this. There we go. I'm now risk free. On this second trade, I'm now risk free. On this trade, if we flip back to the downside now, it's because we are. Take a partial. Took a partial from the second trade. We are now risk free on both. What have we took? $130 up for the morning so far, which is another 58 pips. So we're technically up 118 pips. 8 pips. And then, if we're right, okay, if we're right on this, and the 15 is going to drive for the 30 to fake out. So for example, what I mean by fake out, you got a level here. I mean, mine 11, that's all we've got to go. If this 30 is going to fake out, it's going to look like that. And then it shouldn't come back to our entry levels. It would be because the 1 needs to close back above. And if the 1 closes back above here, that's probably because we need to come and break the high again before driving down, or that's the direction we're going to be heading. So I can see targets 5181, and that would make sense with the 4 hour flipping. It's got an hour and a half left of it to continue, because with clean traffic range on the 4, if you look at the purple line, with clean traffic range, we never close bearish on the 4. So that would say that this 4 is going to flip. So yeah, it's all on the 30 really. As long as the 30 can stay bullish and ideally close above here, we should be good. Yeah, and then it's the 1. So if the 1 can close back above here. If the 1 closes back above here, I look for more positions. But at the moment we're up $113 and we've got $66 open trades on it, which looks like it's still pumping. So yeah, man, really nice. Stops were decent, stops were pretty tight. It's a potential risk to reward of, even off the second trade, you could look at a 7 to 1, 7.5 to 1. It's fantastic. Got all the risk off the table. All the risk off the table. Can we just drive? Are we going to get much of a bottom wick? That's the question. 15's got no bottom wick, so this 15 can flip to the downside at any point technically. And it's got no bottom wick. And if it does, we're not interested, because if this 15 flips now, it's highly likely that's because we need to break these lows. If we are going to fake out, and if our analysis is correct, we shouldn't come back. This should just carry on, start printing above 5137, and again the hours above 5144. And if that happens, we're in the money. We're in the big bucks. Big bucks. So yeah guys, lovely. Let's see if we can keep driving. This is the key. Welcome if you're watching on TikTok. If you're watching on TikTok, guys, head over to YouTube. You can see the charts I'm trading. You can watch the money I'm making. Morning, Mr. Rowell. How the devil? And also, if you like and subscribe to the channel on YouTube, when I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away instant funded account. Yeah. Decent size as well. It's a brand new channel, so a bit of background about myself. I used to trade for a company. I was an educator for a company for a while, and then that company's no longer gone. Not because of me, man, educating. And then I just thought, do you know what? I'm going to start my own brand, and all the social media accounts are brand new, hence the low subscribers and followers and things like that. But I'm not one of these people who will just buy followers. Nearly everyone does it. I won't do it. I just don't get it. So yeah, organically, I make my money from trading, not from social media affiliates or broker affiliates or shit like that. See, we should just be popping up constantly on this 5. Should still be pretty bullish if the 30 is going to close back above. If the 30 closes like this, it means we might get a bottom wick to then come, but that means the hour is closing bearish, and the hour hasn't hit any support level. What I can see, there's no level here to say that the hour's closing a support level and we're going to start flipping back to the upside. So that means the next hour could easily start driving back down. Unfortunately, there's 7 minutes left of this. 15, 5. But we've took $130 so far. We're now risk free. We've took partial. We moved to break even. Nice, guys. I'm gonna go make a brew. Welcome if you're watching on TikTok. We're $130 up. We've got open trades on it as well, which we are $80 up on the open trade so far. Let's see if we can keep driving. If you want to see the charts and the money we're making, head over to YouTube and you can see the links in the description. You can watch the charts while I'm trading. We're currently trading gold, XAUUSD. I also trade NAS100 and EURUSD as well. Start to have a look at oil as well for swing trading. Look at this, 1 minute left for the 30 to close, which is also the hour. Now, how is the hour going to close? This is the question. If we close doji, okay, it means the next hour can do anything. It can come back down, continue, until we get some sort of price action like that. That now then, if we close doji there, that is now a morning star. It's a sign of reversal. But you would have to close back above here on the 1 hour if we're going to drive up. Yeah. I mean, it's a lovely, there's not 1 minute left. There's 5 minutes left. Let's see if we can get a 30 close back above here. If we can get a 30 close back above here, fantastic. And if this 1 hour can close back above here, even better. Because then we would have had the fake out with the next candle. And if the 1 hour is going to do that, it means the next 5 minute candle literally has to look like this. Open, straight above. But the 1 hour to fake out, the next 5 has to look like that. So can we get it? I think we could. We're up another $100 here. Go on, sunshine, get up there. $117. This 5 could flip though. There's no bottom wick on it, and there's no top wick on the previous 5. But price does that when it's going to fake out, because what people will have risk management plans in, where if they say, okay, well, if the 5 closes above here, I'm just going to get out on the pullback, right? And price knows that that's what people does, so it just keeps pushing with no bottom wicks to stop people from getting out. Takes them all the way up, which is fine for us if it wants to do that, because we're in with the buyers. Come on, if this, it's a nice pushing candle on 30. I would prefer close above here though. You get that close above here, fantastic. Come on, the 5. Get up there. So we're up 130, which we've took off the table, $132, and then we're up another $132, so that's $260. Here's the pump. And we have a pump. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to close one entry. Okay, close this entry for another $70. That means we're up $200 this morning, and it's not even 9 o'clock yet, guys. We're up $200, and we've still got an open trade of $60, and we'll start trailing this stop. But I have closed one position, only because the 30 is about to close. This 30 is probably going to be decided. If we close above, fantastic, but the one hasn't broke back in yet. The one hasn't broke back in yet. It just means the one's closing bullish and we're looking to close next play. Can you hear that noise? It's in my got some builders going on across the street. So ideally we want a one close back above here. Yeah, lovely. What did we take there? We took another 78 pips. So we're up 100. Just shy of 200 pips, up 190. Pips, 192 pips. And the thing is with trading, guide, if you look our, all you need to do, right, if you want to get into trading, free, right? Say for free. You can get a 50k funded account as long as you know the basics, or you can get a free demo account, right? This is how you get into trading. Open up a free demo account, right? This is how you get into trading for free without paying for courses, anything like that. Go on to a broker, any broker, open up a free demo Forex account. You can just YouTube it, okay? Free demo account. Let's say 50k. Just go 50k, because there's a reason you go 50k. Open up a free demo account with a broker, and then simply watch people who trade live on YouTube. However, you can't just watch them here and there. You've got to watch them for months. 3 months of trading with me, being on every day, Monday to Friday at 8 AM, which is what I do. And I guarantee you, I can never guarantee, but you will be at the point of knocking on the door of actually, probably at least break-even level. At least break-even level, I would imagine. You'll learn so much just by doing it. It's the best way to learn. Open up a free demo account and watch people live trade on YouTube. Don't ever follow anybody unless they're live trading, right? There's a lot of people out there, and trust me, I've been through it all. I've paid for a lot. I paid for daft courses, MLM and things like that. I would only ever follow somebody who is live trading and you can see the stats. So for example with us, this is why I do it like this, because I've followed so many fake people. If nothing comes on this logbook unless it's got its own YouTube link where we've taken it on stream. And then you can also see the MT4, MT5, depending on what account I'm on, moving, so you can also see the profit we're taking. I'll show you the profit from that stream, which we took there, $203. and then it comes onto this logbook. Now look at this logbook. If you were on a 50k prop account, staying within the rules, and you took every trade with us, this is the money you would be making on a 50k account. Okay, obviously you'll have your profit splits on that depending on what you're on. Start off from 70% profit split and push up to 90%. But yeah, these are realistic numbers for a consistently profitable trader. And here's another thing, the top 1% of traders in the world, they don't make 20% a month. They literally make between 1 and 3% a month. But the difference is they've got a capital, huge balance capital. So it's high amounts. So 3% of 10 million is a huge amount of money what they've made. Okay. So yeah, that's how you do for free technically. Open up a free demo account and just watch somebody on YouTube for months and you'll just learn the skill. Easier, so you don't need to spend thousands and thousands on courses. The thing with Forex, it's psychological in regards to you might pay for somebody's course, but that style doesn't suit your personality, your character. That's the difference in Forex, that it's so psychological where the way somebody else trades might not be right for you. So you do have to sort of look at different people and go, okay, you know, that makes sense to me, that makes sense to me, that's how I like to trade. I don't like to be on trades long, so maybe go for a bit more of a scalping, somebody who scalps. So it's just finding what works for you. We had a nice pump up there, we nearly closed back above. There's still 3 minutes left of this. If this one can close back above here, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. That is about to close. Oh, the 30 did close, sorry, my bad. The hour's closed now. So the 30 is closed. Can we get a bottom wick? That means the hour didn't close back in, but we did close bullish. So technically, the hour didn't close at support. So technically, this is a bit of a nest play, but we didn't close at it. So I think I would like to see what the new hour does. If the hour closes back above this level, I'll have more entries. Right, but we'd have to wait until I'll be on till 10 at least, I would think. But at the moment, if we nest play, it means the next hour can easily flip and continue. Then this would be a nest play. So yes, we can come back down. That's why I've closed one position. I'll let the other one rock up. I don't think I would take any more positions unless I get an hour close above. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and make a brew. I'm going to go and make a latte. And yeah, I'll be back in a second. P11. Making a brew, be back in 2. Right, be back shortly, guys. Ooh, here we go, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, still pushing up. We're up another $80 there. 30 close bullish. 1 hour. Yeah, I'd really like to see how this one closes. I really don't know what's going to happen. 4. Is the 4 going to flip? It's based off the 4. Technically, the 4 is never printed bearish, so this could just be new data going on. Yeah, the 4 technically should flip. I probably should. See what we could do. Trail our stops now. It's got no bottom wick yet. I have trailed my stop a tad, but not much. Basically here. Stops. It could easily drop through the floor now still.
That you used to go up on Mulholland Drive and park
every night
and visualize seeing yourself as.
I think I would actually.
Yeah, I would visualize
full TP.
Yeah, I would
This is when you were
visualize,
broke and poor.
right, having directors interested in me and people that I respected.
And on this, I mean, if you can on this account, I can, but if you can, obviously extend your full TP because the 4 technically. If we zoom out the 4 range, you are clean traffic up to here. You get a little rejection around this level, but yeah, you should be free to push up. Fairly straightforward, really. Our entry was lovely, by the way. Absolutely beautiful entry. I mean, look at that for an entry, really. If this is the turning point for the fake out, this is beautiful. So it was off that 5. Flip on the 5. Basically got it. Came back down, retested, and then we got in for another entry on this 5. As soon as you print bullish there, you think if you're coming to break the lows, you shouldn't really be printing bullish there. Bottom wick, drive up to break the highs again. So lovely, jubbly. Wish I could put some music on. I so wish I could put some tunes on. Who's watching? Is that? Can't see. If you have any questions, guys, I would say drop them in the comments, but I never really see them. I'm not really clued up on TikTok, I won't lie. So I don't actually know if there's any. Oh shit, what have I done? Sorry, mate. Just invite someone in. What the fuck have I done? He's cool though. What have I done here? Where there? Oh, the hell do you get off this? Like, why is it pushing loads of buttons? There. I just had Abdul Mahmood on. I just have made a mine from India somewhere. Good bloke. Looks like Tom Cruise with a wig on. Just not get the women, that guy. Good looking man. I've done that before, and I had what was it? Mohammed, someone, and I didn't even know. So yeah, we get special guests all the time. Yeah. What else? Should we have a look at NAS? Gold's still doing this thing. Basically, we need a 1 hour close back above. If we get 1 hour close back above, we can look for more entries to come up. For all-time highs at that point. I say all-time highs. Come back up to test the all-time highs. These levels. But still, we've got to understand there's still a reason to come down. We've got this gap we haven't filled yet. So this could easily be a fake out back to the upside to then come back down. So it doesn't actually mean that, yes, this is the actual move. Gold does it a lot, where it can just be up and down, up and down. What we can do is we can get this on... Where we're at? With 35 pip stops, beautiful stops. What time did we take this? 8:30. Let's get this on the logbook. Didn't this month it was $85 on this one. Five, we got in on. We can't finish off yet. We have two, but what we will do is 35 pip stops. Two entries. There you go. And then I'll put the profit in once this one closes. If we start closing back below here, guys, we look to take some more profit. But I'm not sure whether it's just the hour. We need the hour close back above, and you've got 37 minutes left. 30 again. The 30 might do it if the 30 closes above. But the next 30 could easily just do that, straight back down. And that would just be a retest, a break, retest of this zone to come back down. And that would be the 1 hour actually closing bearish. And that would be a double nest play to the downside. If we do that, that would be a double nest play to the downside. I can't really see that happening, but you just never know with gold. Anything can happen with gold. Anything. But yeah, I can see it's coming right back up here. Right back up. Lovely candles. Two entries. Two beautiful entries, by the way. Not much drawdown at all. Wow. Great start. So, while that's playing out, guys, I'll be on till 10 anyway, because we might have another trade at 10. We're up $200. We've got $90 of open trade, which is still moving, so that could turn into another $200 maybe. But we've bagged $200 already. Before 9 o'clock we bagged that as well, so that's not bad. And then yeah, we're risk free. We've got no more risk on the table, and that's it. Done. Once I've done this, I'll be done for the day. That's all I do Monday to Friday. 8 AM running session. So yeah, while we wait, guys, I'm just gonna do a bit of admin. Got a few things I need to do. Canva. might mess about until the hour closes above and then bottom wick and then drive for the next hour. So it doesn't mean you're just going to pop straight up now. I'm not sure we'll pop up until we have that hour close. There's a rejection area here which you could reject from. Right. Might have to do some imitate my password. Oh, I can only make so much on this account, you see, which is a bit of an annoying one, but it's just the rules on this prop fair. Beautiful. I should just put some headphones in, shouldn't I? Beautiful. excuse me. We had a nice little pump there again. We're still up $103. We're still pumping. Really good. What are we doing here? Has closed bullish. 11 minutes left on the 15. The 30's just closed. 30's closed back into the range. If the 30 closes back below this level, that would be the one respecting. We look to just probably close out for our full profit. But if the 30 now, I'm not sure this 30 will flip and drive. I think it'll wait for the 1 hour. It's all about the one getting a closing above this level. That's what we're after. One close above there, we're laughing. Okay, so we've got 25 minutes. What on here? That's the 1 hour close for more entries, so we'll leave that on like that. So if the 30 closes above, we're looking to get out. If the 30 stays above, we're looking to stay in and add positions. Got 20 minutes left, guys. And this is the thing with trading. A lot of the time, it's you're waiting. You know, you're not actually trading. It's like 90% waiting, 10% execution. the hour to close, and then we'll look at it. So if you get a 5 bullish close from this point, that's a pretty good sign that the one's going to stay above here. I'm not saying it's going to drive. You've got a last 15-minute candle left now. So the 15's still respecting this level, which is good for us. Technically, if the next 15 prints bullish, this would have been an S play, but I'm not sure you'll get that. I think the 15 can stay bullish, but then you need a bottom wick. You might get a steep bottom wick because of the one. If the one closes back above here, you could then see a bottom wick coming to test the previous low and then a flip. So I need a pullback in order to take more buys before the flip. Okay, so we're still looking good. So I think what I'm going to do, yeah, it's all on this 1 hour really. You see what this one's going to do. Whether we close out, take our profit, or whether we just leave it to them. Yeah, we'll see what the hour does. And we'll see if we're going to call it or not. We probably will do. And I'll be back on tomorrow at 8 AM. Or if you're watching on TikTok, make sure you go to YouTube, like and subscribe. Okay, 1 hour has closed heavily bullish. The one has closed bullish, which is nice. I need a pullback now. If I get a pullback, tap previous support, I'll have another buy stop on. Get a pullback to here. And I will have another buy stop on. Tell you what, we break these lows. I need that pullback though, guys. there's the one. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna have a buy stop above the one. 2, 3, that's bullish. 4 hasn't flipped. The 4 is bearish. Oh, I don't like the 4. If we close back below here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my stops, right? Okay, I've moved my stops. If we break this low again, we're probably just wrong, but you can have a buy stop above if you want. But I'm not going to put this on like I'd like another break of the lows ideally. You can reject from here. That's why we had a potential win back sell from here. But yeah, I'm probably gonna call it, guys. I think that's me done actually. I might get, if I can pull back to this level, I'll have a buy stop on off the 1 hour. Come and retest these lows. I have moved my stop on these trades. But yeah, we're currently, what have we made this morning? We're up $200 at them. We're up $203. We've got an open trade where we're hovering around the $90 mark. So pretty nice. We're risk free, 192 pips on gold so far. Another win for the stream. 71 wins, 11 break even, 22 losses. I'll update the logbook and then I'll be back tomorrow, 8 AM, same time for London session. Other than that, guys, I love you and leave it. Catch you later, everyone. See you, take care. Enjoy.